Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone watching is doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you as always for tuning back into my channel. In this video I wanted to slow the pace down a little bit. These last two videos that I posted have been doing extremely well. A lot of people really like the more fast-paced ASMR, and so I'm glad that I got to have a little bit more practice with that. And thank you for all the feedback. But this video I wanted to sort of target it to maybe people that are feeling a little anxious, a little stressed out maybe, and so I wanted to just slow the pace down a little bit, just slow the pace down and just go ahead and maybe do some very light triggers, visual triggers. Maybe we can do some triggers like, some mic brushing, maybe some finger fluttering, some light taps, that kind of thing. And my hope is that you can just kind of watch the video, and like I said, I will incorporate the visual triggers. That way, if you are more of a visual person, you can still go ahead and watch. But otherwise, feel free to just go ahead and set the phone down, throw on some earphones, and just relax, Anxiety, worry, stress, all of that is no good for the body, as I'm sure you already know. However, as I'm sure you also know, sometimes it's inevitable, right? It's a natural part of life, and that's okay. It's how we manage it, how we manage the stress, how we manage the anxiety and those overwhelming feelings. That's what truly matters, right? Because those emotions will always sort of come about in your life in some way or another. But if you have a good mechanism to overcome that and just bring yourself to that peace, right? That peace of mind, then I think that you are in a wonderful position, right? So with that being said, guys, here are some visual triggers that you can go ahead and watch. Very slow, soft visual triggers, and I will talk as I do these hand movements, just so that we can also have that background noise, right, of talking. And I do apologize in advance if you hear any footsteps or noises in the background. I'm trying for them to be as quiet as possible, but it is what is it? It's 9 in the morning right now, and so there are people awake. But that's okay. I am hopefully in a spot where that is not an issue. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful week thus far. Even if you may be feeling a little anxious, a little stressed, maybe a little depressed, whatever those emotions may be, I hope overall you're having a good week, a good month. Alright, we don't have too many days in the month that we got into, right? So we just started off October. October happens to be one of it is the best month for me, simply because it is, of course, a spooky season, and I am a sucker for anything that is Halloween. So to all of the other people out there that really enjoy October and really enjoy the spooky season, really enjoy it. Right, we only have a month of it, and then we start preparing for Thanksgiving and whatever else you celebrate later on. So yeah, just enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of finger fluttering. I think doing these are kind of fun, actually. And I do also hope that you guys enjoy this more slowed down version of ASMR. I know that obviously there's a lot of people that really enjoy the faster and aggressive style, but I also know that there's quite a few people that enjoy just those softer sounds, right? Those softer, that's, that more soft-spoken, calming vibe. I know that I like to put it on a lot too, not just for like sleep and relaxation, but also every now and then I'll kind of throw it on whenever I'm studying or doing homework, that kind of thing, and it kind of just helps me zen out, Most of the time I'll do music. I really, really love music, as I'm sure everybody does, but it's nice to sometimes just have a little bit more quiet and just, I don't know, just kind of listening to somebody talk in the background, right? It's like you're just listening to a conversation, and I don't know, it kind of helps out. And I did want to remind you all, of course, that regardless of how you're feeling right now, it will pass, It will pass, and you will feel better. You will feel more like yourself. It just takes time, And I'm sure we've all heard that saying, time heals all wounds and all that jazz. And I think what I've heard, and something that I've experienced a lot too, is that it doesn't necessarily heal, but you learn to manage, you learn to live with it. And ultimately, I think sometimes, as humans that we are, that's the best that we can do sometimes. And whatever, I take that back. And the best that you can do is good enough, okay? Remember that your best is good enough. So, don't feel like you're not doing enough. Don't feel like, I don't know, just don't beat yourself up over the little things, Give yourself some grace. Life is difficult. And that's what makes it so rewarding at the same time. So, that's what I like to think, those precious, rewarding moments that we get in life, a lot of that satisfaction, a lot of that pride and that happiness also comes from the fact that, there's a whole other side, right? There's a whole other side of not feeling good and the potential of, of it being, of you having negative emotions and overcoming obstacles and all that stuff, whenever you get something done, whenever you complete something or achieve your goals, it feels really, really good. I hope it feels really good because, it is an accomplishment. And accomplishments are something to be celebrated, right? Because that means that despite the obstacles and despite whatever you may have endured, you still got it done. And I think that is a wonderful thing. So definitely give yourself a pat on the back whenever you hit those milestones, whenever you complete your goals or finish what you set out to do. It's a really, really good thing. So make sure that you give yourself credit too, right? Even in the little things, right? If you manage to clean your whole house, that's awesome. If you found the motivation to get out of bed and, I don't know, go for a run, clean up, make breakfast, whatever it is, something small, it's still worth celebrating. Okay, so do not forget that. I'm gonna do a little bit of light tapping here. And as always, guys, remember, you are good enough. You are deserving of all the happiness and all the spoils of life, just like anybody else. trying to see if I had anything else around me to kind of do some other sounds and things of that nature, but the truth is I just kind of wanted to put a video out and just remind everybody to just have a good day, you know, have a good weekend, stay positive, and you know, try and look at the silver lining in things, which I know can be difficult at times, but that's why I felt compelled to do this video today, for that reason. Not necessarily for the triggers of it, although of course that is a major part, but at the same time it's also important that we hear how important we are, how deserving we are, right? And sometimes that little affirmation can go a long way. And so I think that was the main purpose for this video, at least for me. And so I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for all the love, all the support that I have been getting. I have really been enjoying making these videos more consistently again. I had forgot how much satisfaction that it really brought to me personally. And so making these videos, you know, every couple of days now, has given me another level of peace that I quite missed. And so thank you guys again. Make sure to leave your comments. Definitely like the video if you enjoyed it. If you could subscribe, that would be great. That helps out with the algorithm. You know how YouTube is. And that's pretty much it, guys. You know, I will be definitely trying to do some more videos, of course, coming up. Maybe some role plays, maybe more fast-paced ASMR. I'm not really sure yet, but you guys go ahead and leave me your feedback and let me know what you want to see, right? Ultimately, I also want to, you know, I like doing the videos myself, but really the content of the videos is dictated by you, right? Whatever you guys like is what I'll put out there, and I'm happy to do which, you know, whatever it may be. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys on the next video.